The deepest point on Earth that a human has traveled to is the bottom of the Mariana Trench, almost 11,000 meters below sea level. Alternatively, Felix Baumgartner's record-breaking jump was from a height of 39,000 meters, or almost 128,000 feet. If you take the added distance from the reached point in the Mariana Trench and Baumgartner's jump, that equals only around 0.0005% of the distance from Earth's lowest layer to the highest level of its atmosphere. We start at Earth's inner core, about 6,000 kilometers deep. This is a sphere of a solid iron and nickel alloy. The temperature here is the same as that on the Sun, around 5,400 degrees Celsius. This does not melt the alloy, however, due to the immense pressure on the core. The pressure is 3.5 million atmospheres, which raises the melting point tremendously. Next, Earth's outer core, which is responsible for Earth's magnetic field due to the motion of liquid metals within the layer. This layer starts around 5,500 kilometers deep and consists mainly of liquid iron and nickel. Next up is the thickest layer, the mantle. This layer is around 2,900 kilometers thick and makes up around 84% of Earth's total volume. This starts around 3,300 kilometers down and is made up of 44.8% oxygen, 22.8% magnesium, and 21.5% silicon. The final layer of Earth's interior is the crust, the thinnest layer. The thickness varies from anywhere from 8 to 100 kilometers. This layer has a high diversity of elements that compose it. Now we get to the atmosphere, starting with the troposphere. This starts at the surface and goes to a height of 12 kilometers. This is where most weather takes place and the highest that commercial planes fly. Next is the stratosphere. This is home to the ozone layer and reaches a height of 50 kilometers above the surface. The adjacent layer is the mesosphere, which reaches a height of 80 kilometers above the surface. This is where the majority of meteors burn up. This is also the coldest layer of the atmosphere, averaging -90 degrees Celsius. Next up is the thermosphere, which goes up to 700 kilometers above the surface. As the name implies, this area can get very hot, with average temperatures ranging from 500 to 2000 degrees Celsius. This is where the ISS orbits and where the northern lights occur. The final layer is the exosphere, which reaches a height of 10,000 kilometers, making it the thickest layer, excluding inner space. This layer is also very hot and can reach 1700 degrees Celsius. A majority of satellites orbit in the exosphere. After the exosphere is inner space, which is mostly empty. The beginning of outer space is commonly defined as 100,000 kilometers above Earth's surface. The closest point of interest after inner space would be the Moon, sitting at a current 384,472 kilometers from the surface of Earth.